Hey guys, and welcome to another video. So today I'm talking all about my universities that I've chosen for this year and why I've chosen them. I do also just want to say a massive thank you for all of your comments on last week's or the week before's video about my gap year and why I'm taking another one. It's so reassuring, you know, as much as I'm really confident and I'm doing this, I do absolutely get days where I go, is this the right thing to be doing? And have I just totally missed out on all this fun? And so just reading your messages, it's just like a massive warm hug. So thank you so much for that. So on to the universities. I thought I'd talk a little bit about last year because it's interesting for me at least to see how different it is applying this year with my grades compared to last year. So last year I had my 3Bs and you know I was going in with an A-star AA prediction, and the universities I ended up applying to were the only unis I could have applied to anyway. The rest of them usually wanted like high, like AAB first time or ABB first time. So last year I applied to Exeter, Bristol, Liverpool and King's for medicine. Exeter I got a pre-interview rejection because I didn't have like high enough predictions, so the A-star AA wasn't good enough for them. Bristol I got a rejection based on my personal statement, which I had a feeling because I was like, it's just quite, like, you know, I'm a really bad judge of a good personal statement, and also I do think I rushed my personal statement last year. Liverpool I got a rejection because annoyingly because I rushed my personal statement last year, I took out lots of good things because I was like, I need to talk about being on a gap year and stuff. And actually I took out a lot about, you know, mentoring, volunteering, and that's what they kind of called me out on, you know, when I asked for feedback. So yeah, rejection from that. And then King's, very fortunately, I got, you know, the interview and I got the offer in the end. This year, going into it, it's a little bit different. So I have my 3As, and I've done my UK CAT. I got 685, band 1, which is, you know, solid UK CAT. And this time I've actually got a bit more of a choice. Like before, it was only 4 and I had to go with that 4. This time there are 6. Bear in mind, I'm not applying to any which wanted an A-star AA because I was like, well, I'm not retaking any exams. So if they want an A-star AA, I don't have it and I'm not possibly going to get it. There's quite a large chance that they're going to just reject me straight off. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that. And of course, I'm going with the whole, I had 3Bs initially, so that kind of restricts some of them as well. So I had 6 universities I could choose from. There were Hull York, Brighton, Bristol, Sheffield, Southampton and Exeter. I do want to say a massive thank you because Southampton and Sheffield I had no idea about until literally like a week and a half ago. I did all my I like to think I did all my research. I searched and called up universities at least 3 times in the last 2 months. The latest being about like 3-4 weeks ago. I called up every uni being like, these are my grades, would you take it, and I was like, cool. And I thought there were only 4 unis. And then on my video about, you know, taking a gap year, someone commented saying you should look into Sheffield. And I was like, really? I thought they didn't accept resits. And they're like, no, I think they do. And then I went on Sheffield's website, I had to do a bit of searching, and they do. So massive thank you to the people who recommended that, because if I get an interview and hopefully an offer, a lot of that is down to you. So thank you very much. And then Southampton, I had no idea once again. And my friend messaged me, she was like, oh, hey, check out, you know, I think Southampton accept resits. And I won't lie, that one took ages. I literally had to go onto some document in like small writing. It said like retake policy. And I was like, it could, you know, I'm not gonna lie, it is really frustrating. I don't understand why universities aren't more transparent about it. I feel like it just makes it, you know, for candidates, just so much more difficult to find out which one. I feel like it would be so much better if there was just simply a list of these take retakes, this but yeah, I don't know why that's not there. Anyway, so Southampton also take retakes. So I was left in a position of like, right, okay, here are 6 universities that I could apply to and I only need to choose 4. With Brighton, it was BMAT, and so the rest of them tend to be UK CAT heavy. And I was like, right, okay, my UK CAT, I said how I was a bit disappointed with my UK cat because previously, obviously, first time I got 790, which was a bit of a fluke, I won't lie. Second time I got 710, and then this time I got 685, so I was a bit like, I don't know how I feel about that. But then like the UK cat like results came out, and I think the average just went down by quite a bit anyway, so I don't feel as bad, and I think my UK cat's in the like top 15%, which I'm like, okay, that seems pretty like good, like I feel like that's fairly strong. And so for me, with Brighton, I was like, right, that's a BMAT uni. Right now, and I was doing BMAT practice up until like a week ago, and I was like, I don't find it hard, but I don't think I'm particularly good at it. And so, annoyingly, BMAT is only at the end of this month. So if I put Brighton down, and if I took the BMAT and I did badly in it, that's automatically one option gone. And I was like, going into this year, I really don't want to be risky at all. I want to be as stable as possible. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to see if I can get a refund on that and just not do it. And luckily I did get my refund. And so I was like, cool, I'm not going to do BMAT, I'm not going to go with Brighton. That left me with 5. And then the next one I really looked at was Exeter, because Exeter I applied to last year, and the reason I got rejected was purely the fact that my predictions weren't high enough. This year I'm going into it with 3 A's, and so, lots of people did message me about it, so thank you very much. I was aware of it, but I didn't think I had a choice. But yeah, the fact that I simply would just be knocked off completely, as I was last year, because I don't have the A star. And so I was like, there's no point applying to that. Once again, that's just going to be an automatic rejection pretty much. And so those two, I was like, I'm not going to apply to you. So in the end, I chose Hull York, Bristol, Sheffield and Southampton. They are all pretty much UK cat central, like that's what they kind of will look at. So it is a little frustrating because I'm like, right, third time when I really need it, my UK cat isn't the highest it's been, and these are all UK cat heavy. However, fingers crossed, I really, really do hope that even just one of them give me an interview and I just get an offer. That's all I want, that's all I need. But yeah, that's where I've chosen, and that's why I've chosen. I hope that interests you, and fingers crossed it all works out. I hope your application also goes well, and thank you very much for watching. Bye.